I'm not doing an intro for this one.
Man, quit saying that shit. Act like you're not in on the bid or something.
Wait, record?
Welcome back.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Are we recording these sessions?
Yeah.
Did you not receive the YouTube link of the first one that I sent you 2 days ago?
Probably not. I was probably on an airplane.
Oh yeah. It's up.
Oh yeah, it is up.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah,
you better
your name, address, sexual orientation, it's all out there.
you better quit slamming racial slurs on this podcast, Zach, because it's gonna get you caught up. I'm just saying, it is what it is.
I mean, I let it slide for a little while, but I mean, it got a little weird, just to be honest with you.
Yeah. I didn't expect that from you of all people, you know what I mean? Like
Is that glitched out? He's just saying it over and over.
it's just
Stop it. All right, well, at least I know now.
I thought you understood. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So it's only going to be us. The only critic is going to be Marty.
Well, based on his character, he gets a pass, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's true. In game.
In
As long
game.
as you say in
Yeah.
game. As long as you say in game when you say it.
You're just role playing.
Yeah.
I don't know how it always ends up that I'm the brunt of the fake racism jokes with every
can't-
friend group that I've ever had.
It can't be me, so that's
Yeah.
automatic.
Look, episode 1, I cosplayed as an FBI agent. Next time, I'll be in full blackface. Solidarity with the
I'm
homie.
with it.
Yeah. I'm a Navy SEAL, not a African American. That's the idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Dude playing a dude pretending to be another dude.
All right. As I recall, we left off in this here park. Let me make sure I'm on the right layer. Somewhere around here. A few blocks away from the post office in Schenectady, New York. It was approaching 7 a.m. I don't think we need to role play the second shift for sleep or any of that stuff.
Hey, will you increase the sensitivity of your microphone by 2 notches?
Yeah, in Discord. Give me 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies for the head cold. It's kind of shitty.
It's just not. It just cuts out whether it's triggering it or not randomly.
Huh. That's weird because the noise gate is off. Or the
Must have it probably has. Is it a desk mic?
it's a Yeti.
Yeah, it has a natural noise gate on it.
Oh, okay. I do have some filters on OBS set up too, but
Did you change it already? It sounds better.
yeah, I did. I bumped
Okay,
it.
there you go.
Right, I'm back. I had to get water. Hi.
Okay.
Let's.
So yeah, Baedecker was not successful in persuading Kane to take the handcuffs off, but he did get one off, and he's like stuck up behind him on the seatbelt rack.
Yep.
So, all right, it is
Got
daylight.
her right. I was trying to be nice.
He just says nothing at all.
Yeah.
All right. Do I sleep or do I let my partner sleep for the whole time?
Well, that's up to you.
Yeah, how many hours in are we?
It's almost 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Zach said.
So it's been about. We'll say you guys have been in the park for like 4, maybe 5. I think you got there 2 or 3 in the morning, ish.
I just won't wake him up, and if he chooses to wake up, then like if he wakes up and is like, "Yo, like you need to get some sleep," then I will. But if not, I'm just rocking out.
We're referring to me sleeping?
Yeah.
I don't think I chose to sleep.
Yeah, you were asleep, right? Weren't we sleeping in
Yeah,
shifts?
you were outside sleeping, and Kane was inside, coked out of his mind, jamming out on the Walkman.
Oh yeah, he did have cocaine.
Yeah. Speaking of which, are you gonna? So you're not gonna try to sleep. You're just gonna try to push through the day.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have the exact rule in front of me. I'm not gonna fish the book out. It's dark in here.
Sanity roll.
He doesn't need a sanity roll, but he does need. You want to lose willpower, or you want to bump again?
Is it like 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
How far away from the post office are we? Like 30 minutes?
Do you guys see the red square? Is it on the right layer?
Yeah, I see it.
That's it.
So
That's
we're
it over
literally
there.
like across the street.
Yeah, you guys are like a couple blocks
fuck.
from there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my Walkman's spinning, and I'm sitting at the dashboard, and as the sun's rising, it's just, carry on my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are.
I mean, I can wake up, give a shameful look to his character in disapproval, and then just open the driver's side door and wait for him to get out without saying anything.
As he opens the door and I get out, I'm like, just like playing air guitar, walking to the other side of the car.
Hell yeah. All right. I'll just say you stave off the willpower loss, but if it's affected later, it'll be affected greater. I don't think that's exactly how the rule works, but
I'm not planning on going too crazy with it. I figured one binge night's
yeah, understandable.
pretty good.
Not like real life.
Roll for falling off the wagon.
We're already there, Pep.
First, one of the first times that Blake's character hears me talk is before I start the car, ask if he wants to unhandcuff the potential fugitive in the back seat.
I'll look back at him. I'm just kind of. Are you just like sitting there with your arm up?
Arm up. I'm sitting there with arm up, got a hand in my chest, and I'm repeating. Just one word over and over and over again, which is Teresu. I'm just repeating Teresu over and over and over again.
I have like a BlackBerry, right?
Yeah, I think it's
something on
reasonable. You got an early 2000s smartphone equivalent given your job.
Yeah. I'm gonna like try to type that into Google Translate. Sudesu.
All right. Zach, enlighten us. What does that mean?
It just means dress in Korean. And I'm just kind of like gesturing down to my body.
Ah. At the bright orange look at me jumpsuit?
Yeah.
I think he's saying he wants you to wear a dress, dude.
All right.
And
Blake,
then I show him the phone.
Blake, real quick, roll 4d6.
Oh boy.
No, it's for the willpower thing. I found it real quick. All right, 14. So you
lose 14.
No, that's how many hours you've been able to stave off the normal willpower loss. So you're all right. You're gonna lose a little bit around like 9, 10 in the morning, but nothing crazy. So.
Oh, I'll be. Well, who knows?
Yeah.
Actually.
we'll see by that point. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions.
I'd say I scoff at Blake and tell him that I think he's misunderstanding and that he wants to change clothes, and suggest that we make another stop before the post office to find something for him to wear.
Yeah, that does make a little more sense. So, although you being in a dress would be way funnier.
Start the car.
He just fucking looks at me. All right,
Conversation about changing his attire distracts us from unhandcuffing his one handcuff.
So he's still stuck. Like.
Yeah, so we start the car.
All right.
Head for a thrift shop, Goodwill. Maybe?
No, they gave you they gave you clothes for him in the trunk.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Cool.
So we can just have him change there while the car's on before we leave.
It's in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's your job, Blake.
Oh,
say that to me?
Yeah.
Have you? Do try to stay in character if you can, Zach. I know it's a little rough,
sorry.
but
I'm reading the name right in front of my thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. Can you change that, Blake? Can you do the like as and bump yourself to Jason Kane so it's just easier for him?
There you go.
Yeah.
Where do I do that?
In the text box at the bottom right, see how it says as? It should say as Alfair for you.
I set mine as
Oh, yeah. Okay,
as
cool.
the Baedecker, but it doesn't change. I can't see it changing.
I don't think it changes on the bottom left, but it
I
changes
think you have
when it
to
shows up
send
as
something.
roll.
There you go.
There you go,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if everyone types something, then all our names in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I think there's a way that you can do it by clicking on someone's portrait as well. But anywho, all right, yeah, Zach, I actually
Wow.
DM'd you photos. You must have been on the plane, but I did send you photos of what
No, I saw those.
everybody looks like in the suits provided.
Yeah, I saw.
I look like
Well,
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely Pedro Pascal.
Ugly.
but
Ugly Pedro Pascal is what I told the prompt.
Well, mm-hmm.
Got flatter
Which
features.
is what I look like in real life, a little bit.
A little bit. Didn't want to say it, but you know.
Mixed with Michael Cera.
All right, so Kane grabs the clothes out of the trunk.
You grab them out? I thought you told me that it was my job to do it.
Oh, that's what I meant to ask. So,
I said
Did-
Kane.
did Kane
Yeah,
tell?
me.
Did you tell him what was in the trunk before too, or you just kind of like surmised it?
No,
I kind of surmised it.
he knew what was in the trunk. Remember, he's the one that.
Yeah,
got
he
the
looked in
original
it.
stuff.
I know that the first time around, but did he tell you like, hey, we have this like
No. I was just like, yeah, there's a bunch of shit back there.
just this walking crime lab back or anti-crime
Yeah,
lab,
that was crazy.
like the
No,
cleaner's kit
didn't.
essentially. Okay.
So it's my job to go get out of the trunk, huh?
It's also your job to inform me of everything going on I don't know about.
Well, why don't you go take a look in the trunk so you can see for yourself?
Why don't you get up out of that seat before I put a bullet in your head?
Ooh.
I fucking lean into him with my like bloodshot, coked out eyes. I'm like, I would love that.
All right. What do I need to roll to ego check this idiot?
That's a good
Also,
question.
You just hear in the background, you just hear in English, whenever I'm afraid I will trust in you. Whenever I'm afraid I will trust in you.
Oh my god. I don't know what's the intimidate. Sorry, it's been a while since I had to do this.
I like maniacally laugh and like kick like the door open and go to the back of the trunk and
Yeah, you better.
pop it open. I'm not scared of you, dude. I'll
You
die
should.
whenever.
Look at the stat lines. Intimidation's not going to go in your favor.
I'm not trying to intimidate.
No,
My
you're
guy's
gonna
going
be
through it,
intimidated.
dude. He misses her
He's
a lot.
having a hard time.
But yeah, I'll pop it open and then like while I'm back there getting the clothes out, be like, "You want to see what's in here? You're just gonna bitch about it the whole time."
Can you grab any clothing that might be
Oh yeah,
available?
I got the clothes. Do you want to come see the rest of the many CIA John Wayne Gacy crime scene fucking whatever's going on back here?
I'd rather not speak about it.
All right. And I just slam the trunk.
Boom.
And then I'll pop open the back door and toss the clothes in there, close it, get in the passenger side, and then reach over and unlock his handcuff.
Idiot. You're all dead now.
Just rubbing his wrist real hard and just kind of gives a subtle bow to Kane. And immediately just disrobes full. Like, no questions asked. Just disrobes full. You know.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Like that
just-
first boot camp shower, dude. Just
yeah, just disrobes full, kind of tossing the clothes in the front, like towards you guys, as I'm getting changed. While I'm doing this, am I able to see where the Walkman has been put if he's no longer wearing it, or see where the burner's at?
The burner he's probably got stashed, but yeah, I would imagine if you left the Walkman on the console or on the dash or something, you could probably see it. Where did you leave it?
I'd say that it's probably in like a coat pocket or something. Just because I was listening to it and like walking around with it, like the inside of my jacket, because we're wearing suits, right?
Yeah.
I think that'd be safe to say. Or kind of what I was imagining. Like I was walking around with it jamming, you know?
I mean, you probably
Kind of put the headphones down around.
you probably
Yeah.
saw him
Yeah.
stash it.
Okay. Okay. I get changed. Get fully put in the clothes that I'm supposed to be in, which I assume is that suit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like a fancy suit. Your cover is a fake IRS investigator.
I look up at Kane and Smooth, and I say, and he said to them, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature." And then I just kind of sit back in the chair and just look forward.
Boys, I am retarded. I forgot to do one very important thing, and I forgot to even mention this. So, if you look on your sheets right now, in your skill sections, each of you has a couple skills that have check marks next to them. Every time you fail a skill check every session for the first time, you make a note, you click the check mark next to the skill, and then at the start of the next session, you roll 1d4 minus 2, and you add that to your points.
Oh.
So we should do that real quick before we do any of these. It's sort of like you don't really level up like in D&D and stuff, but you do improve over time that way.
Nice.
So 1d4 and you subtract it?
You do 1d4 minus 2.
Oh.
It can't go
For
negative.
each?
Yeah, for each of them.
1d4 minus 2.
Oh, so type /R. And then space.
So 0. Sick.
So
You roll it for each of the ones you have a check mark for. It's not like one global roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I'll
cool.
alter it myself, right?
Yeah. And then you click the check mark and it goes away.
Ooh.
Cool.
It goes up by 2 or by 20?
No, by 2.
So it goes from like 40 to 42?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, cool.
The only thing that you can't do is unnatural. And there's not even an option for a checkbox for that one.
Oh.
Okay. What happens when I'm -1?
Nothing. It just stays the same.
Nothing.
Effectively.
Okay. All right.
We'll hit the.
Well, I only got to level 1 up, so it's pretty brutal.
That's fine.
Do you want me to uncheck the other one now that we've passed it? No,
Yeah. So once you've finished all your rolls, get rid of them. So.
Got it. Okay.
Damn, bro. Would I get 1 every time? 1, 2, 1?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Oh, that's -1. So I do nothing for that one.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then this session, anytime you fail a check the first time, you just go ahead and click the check mark again. We'll do it at the end when it's over. We'll roll them at the end so we don't forget.
Okay.
I'm at the little ice cream soup part at the bottom.
Sadness.
No, it's still
Regrets
my
about
favorite
it,
part.
Hands are getting just absolutely soaked at this point.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So is my soul and love.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. This ice cream's sweeter than she would ever be. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And gone just as quick, too.
Damn. And just as dark as well.
With just as many little bits of chocolate in it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And just as many fillings. Like, there's so many different fillings. Like,
Oh, no.
oh, anyway.
So we're in the car now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'm
he's
close.
changing and such.
Yep, I'm changing.
I thought Chase was doing something. That's why it was flying.
I was just looking up. It might be 1d4 minus 1 and not minus 2. And if that's the case, I will go back and do it manually for you guys after this session. But
All right, dope.
Yeah, so I've kind of scattered the clothes to the front of the car, like just kind of on you guys, and now I've sat back and said my little prayer, and I'm now just staring blankly at the radio as I'm waiting for us to move.
All right, Kane, I think he wants to listen to music.
I'll just reach down and turn the radio on the car. Like rolling the tuner.
There's
Do we have satellite radio? It's 2004, right?
Yeah, not a 99 Crown Vic. You pick up like that squeal and whine between stations, and then just a Motley Crue song just starts banging out.
You hear a bunch of like shuffling in the back seat as well, and you turn around to see Baedecker just putting his seatbelt on, and like in the middle seat though. It's like in the middle seat with the tiny little middle seatbelt.
Okay.
Okay. I start the car, or put it in drive. Do I do a roll for?
No, you don't have to. So, like, typically, Delta Green, you don't roll a ton unless you're in situations where there's consequences for failure. You're under the gun, literally.
I just remember the last 2 times that we tried to drive, I had to roll to drive.
Yeah, but it's
that was for
like
timing and stuff, not so much as like a regular drive. Now, if you were being pursued or something right now, then you would roll drive. Or if you were trying to make it to a hospital in a time window, that's one thing. But
Gotcha.
your ability to drive is not impacted normally, so you just make the roll.
Oh, that was foreshadowing for when I overdose and you have to take me to the
A little Pulp Fiction.
Take you out of the take you out of the passenger side and keep moving.
There's a convenient body disposal kit in the trunk, so just go back to the park and start digging the hole.
That's good.
Tell Baedecker you saw nothing.
So we are on the road in transit to the post office.
Okay.
Meep.
How far away are we?
It's to that red square,
right
so
here.
a few blocks, not even.
Okay.
So,
Is there enough time for the song to finish?
oh yeah, kickstart my heart. Ba-ba-da-da. Yeah.
Cool. I just had to make sure, because if not, I was gonna make everyone stay in the car until the song
Until
was
it's done.
Yeah.
As you guys pull up, I don't know who wants to go in, but basically, Kane, your handler gave you a small envelope as well that was in the initial bag. You could feel like a key inside of. And if you crack it open, there's a little manila envelope. It's got a sheet of paper and what's obviously a P.O. box key.
Okay. Where's that document at again? Wasn't there a document that we got when we were at the airport, like with
You got
directions as to exactly what we're supposed to be doing here? Or did we not get much direction? Actually, I think that's what happened. So I was like, why do we even have this guy? Like, what's going on?
There's no direction yet. All she did was give you his dossier, like a truncated version of it.
Uh-huh.
And then the instructions to this P.O. box where the rest of the information is.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. All right. Smooth, are we pulling up?
I am ready.
Are we there? That's what I'm saying. Is this it?
It was a couple blocks. I believe we're pulling up.
All right, man. Park the car.
I put the car in park. Do you want to go in or you want me to go in?
Yeah, remember she said I'm in charge. I got the key. I'm going.
Jesus Christ.
I'll hop out and walk in.
Okay. You, we'll say you consult the little envelope before you go in. It says number 3751 and the words good luck underneath it
I
in
was just about to say good luck.
handwritten pen.
All right. It's a bank, right? Or a post office, I mean?
Yeah, it's
Post
like a
office,
pretty
mailbox?
big
Yeah.
post office.
All right.
It's one of those ones where you walk in and it's like it's got a whole section where it's like wall to wall, little vaults, basically.
So I don't have to interact with anyone. I can just go straight to the P.O. box.
If that's what you choose. I was gonna ask, what are you guys doing? I mean, where do you park in relation to this? Are you pulling up close? Are you like at the edge of the lot?
Somewhere. I was literally gonna say it in character, but be like, "Hey, man, park in like a corner somewhere under a tree." Like, as inconspicuous as you can be in like a commercial parking lot.
Okay.
What about we'll say right here.
Right here is perfect. What
You can see those pings, right, Chase?
Yeah, I can see everybody's pings.
All right. Yeah.
What is on the card that you just got? Or you just the envelope you just opened?
You can ask me when I get back to you. I'm inside, dude. There's nothing out of game. There's nothing. All it is the PO box key and the number to the PO box.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in game, I might not tell you that. So I don't know. I'm kind of mad at you right now. You hurt my feelings a little bit.
He wanted to die. You didn't kill him.
You
You bitched out. You didn't pull the trigger, so he's punishing you for it.
But yeah, I'll walk in. I mean, do I notice anything unusual? Like any guys in trench coats reading magazines with fedoras on? You know, like in the corner.
Yeah, go ahead and make an alertness roll as you're going in. And it's a packed lobby. It's like standing room only almost. In the actual line. All right, well, 49 under 70. I'll bring that up momentarily as well, just for anybody who's listening to just the audio later. Yeah, you see a bunch of mostly old people just waiting in line. Some younger folks, 20s, 30s, etc. People buying stamps, picking up packages, dropping them off, that sort of thing. Over to your left, there's essentially the wall-to-wall P.O. box section. Again, there's about half a dozen people milling around in there, going to their P.O. boxes. Shouldn't take you too long to find, again, 3751, that's the box. Nobody stands out. There's no one who's very obviously like trying to be inconspicuous or hawking you either. No detectable surveillance as far as you're able to tell.
As I see like all these people that I don't know their intentions, like I kind of like flash back to the streets of Fallujah, like being in like a busy center, like stuff being sold, and I'm just like looking around, and I almost instinctively just go into like, all right, where's this PO box at? And I just like snap into this like cool, like I'll even like tighten my tie up a little bit and just like almost completely straightened out, slick my hair back and like and then you just see me like approach the PO box, and I'm just trying to be as casual as possible, not draw any attention.
Okay.
And I open it.
As you slot the key inside, it turns without any difficulty. And bear with me. Should have had the bag open already. Inside is a gray file folder stuffed full of copied papers.
I'll close the PO box and kind of like tuck my hand into my jacket and just kind of make it look like I'm shuffling out.
Okay. As you go to head out, there's a mounted TV, not directly next to you, but say like the next wall over, maybe 10 feet away. Again, it's.
Oh, hold on, my headset just died.
Oh, tragic.
I have my cable right here.
Good.
Imagine using a headset, dude. Just imagine.
My bad. Go ahead.
Plebeian, you good? All right. Yeah. So yeah, like the next wall over, there's a tube TV. It's bolted up in a cage on the wall, and it's about 7:30 in the morning at this point, 7:15 maybe. And you see one of those like early morning CNN news flashes, right? It's an anchor named Soledad O'Brien, and it says, "This just in. 2 bombs exploded in the Pakistani city of Multan last night, killing 39 people at a memorial for the murdered Sunni businessman Azam Tariq. Authorities say foreign-backed militias are the most likely suspects, citing escalating tensions between the Pakistani government and many of its neighbors."
Jeez.
It trails out. At the mention of Tariq, I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll sanity.
Yeah. Why does my character sheet look so crazy? Hold on, like half of it's like blacked out. Reload it.
They're on to us. God damn it! I knew it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Googling all that shit. Oops.
I think it's because you said Soledad O'Brien. That's like a
Major throwback. Yeah.
Is sanity an actual sanity points?
Yeah.
It is, sorry.
It's like saying Windows Mojave.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! All right. Well, it's only 1 point loss, so it's not super terrible. As the helplessness, that feeling sinks in of like, fuck, man, I had to let this guy get killed on that op to protect his family, and then more people are dying as a result. What does that feel like?
I run out of as like I was trying to be cool, collected, spy guy. I'm like that because of the anxiety of just being in this place, and that just sends me over the edge, and I like, ching, like through the front doors and run to the car.
All right.
When he gets to the car, I ask him calmly what it was.
and I interrupt from behind, saying, "Hua San Shi, like 5 or 6 times, frantically.
Oh God.
I ask Kane to pull that BlackBerry out again, impatiently.
Yakshi.
I'm just like,
He's having a panic attack in the front seat. Just
just like trying to calm down.
I'm repeating it over and over and over again, 20, 30, 40 times, ad nauseum, loud.
I take my phone out and hand it to Smooth. I'm like,
I reach for the phone as you're handing it to him.
Smooth?
Smack his hand away. Tell him to simmer down.
Still
Tell him then.
Just
Tell him then.
shouting Haswashi, like over and over and over again.
Kane, what's the translation on this?
Yeah, look it up. Give me a second.
While they're looking it up and spending all this time, you just hear in a very meek but stern voice, "Bathroom, dumbasses, bathroom."
So you speak English all of a sudden, huh? Sure, and we don't have time to go to the bathroom at the moment. We will find somewhere else to go.
You just see him squirming in the back a little bit, just kind of cross his legs at the bottom.
I reach down at my feet like and hand him an empty beer bottle.
And I just immediately start pissing into the beer, or attempting to piss into the beer bottle.
10 years in the shoe, baby.
Do I roll luck on this one?
Might as well just roll luck. Yeah, let's see how bad this goes.
I've already got this on my shoes, so
that's a success. So I meant to mention this earlier. For the ease of anyone who is listening to this after the fact, when you roll, read your percentage that you rolled, and then what your actual like skill percentage is. So for the alertness roll that Kane rolled earlier, you would say you rolled a 49 under 70. 70 being your skill level, under being a success, over if you had rolled like, let's say like 71 over 70, it's a failure. Just for people who are unable to see it, they'll be able to hear it. I know it's tough it'll take some practice, but.
So for my luck roll, I rolled 30 under my 50, so it's a success.
Nice.
Okay.
You don't pee over the car or yourself?
Nope, steady but small stream into the empty beer bottle.
It's even the right color. How about that?
Wow.
I hand the beer bottle back to Kane.
Oh, God.
Kane out of habit. It takes a swig.
where are we? Are we still in the parking lot, or are we on our way out?
I was going to ask you guys next,
Definitely still in the parking lot for sure.
I'm flinging out the windows into the bushes.
Oh my God, I'm like getting anxiety
I
in real life.
I know. I'm like, dude, go.
Drive off. I ask Kane where we're heading.
All right, hold on.
Oh man.
1 sec.
Oh man.
Let's see this one. I just gotta download 2 PDFs real quick.
I'll tell him. I don't know. Just start heading out of the city. Go towards the interstate, and I'll flip the folder open.
All right. I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna DM you this because again, the PDFs are weird on Roll20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're good.
I'll do this for everybody.
While you're doing that, I put a hand on Kane's shoulder, and I say, in perfect English, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication. Let your request be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding.
Does that accelerate or worse or help the panic attack?
These are the.
I get like offended.
That Blake
I
just
would
picked.
say.
I mean, Kane just got.
Correct. Yeah. The first one is the gold watch. The second one is the summary.
I'm gonna respond to that later, but I'm upset, but I blow it off.
Okay. Do you want to read this out loud, Blake, or you want me to?
Yeah. I was just pulling both of them up. Sorry.
Okay. Do the gold watch first.
Yeah. So I like try to settle down. I'm like, okay. Whew. TS Gold Watch Orcon, eyes only, JTF 212. Autopsy report summary. Baughman found dead in his apartment 10/14/04. Likely time of death 10/13/04. COD, myocardial infarction due to complications from CAD. Yeah, right. Body interred at
Schenectady.
Schenectady County Coroner's Office, Schenectady, New York. Due to time-sensitive nature for operation, your objectives are sanitation only. Others are handling the body. Tasking: proceed to residence of Clyde Baughman. Remove any evidence of program activities. Bowman's heirs are expected within 48 hours. Make sure everything is clean by then. Involve in this operation. If you find signs that Bowman violated program security, report them. Good luck. Destroy this document after reading. And I crumble it and throw it in the back.
Nice.
Kane's a liability, man.
Summary report on Clyde Baughman. Target. Date of birth 3/28/1945. Like, I'm imagining Smith kind of like moving pretty quick, like through the city to kind of get us out, you know? Like, so it's like, you know, that scene in Baby Driver, or like a rally car driver directions next to him, you know? Like, family, wife, Marlene, 8/20/1948, 11/2/2002. Daughter, Sharon, 9/12/1967. Son, Michael, 74. Occupation, drafted United States Army, 1st Infantry Division, 61 to 64. Only 3 years, pussy. Bureau of Internal Revenue, later IRS, 6/11/1965 to 99. Retired as Assistant Deputy Commissioner of Operational Support. Isn't that a nice title? Affiliation, active with group from 1967 to 1970, taking part in 11 operations. Details unavailable, of course. Numerous consultations with a specialty in taxation and property confiscations. No current association with group. Here we go. Smooth. Residence. 6280 Montgomery Way, Schenectady, New York. So we're going to be going northbound here.
Skirt. We head in the direction immediately.
Boom. All right, you guys are coming.
How far away is this?
Say there. It's about a 10-minute jaunt from the post office. It's not particularly far.
Not bad.
As far as the weapons that we had, how are we? So obviously mission is out of character. Or is he actually dead and they just want us to go wipe the scene and the program? Or are we?
Seems like.
Yeah, you guys are going to clean up.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. Got it. But I'm still confused. Why did we have to pick this guy up to go do a cleanup job?
Well, I'm sure
I
that's
say
part of the
that too. I
mystery.
say that too smooth, like out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, why do we have to get this kid up to do a cleanup job? I mean, this all seems some guy that did some shit that we don't know about. We go in, make sure it's gone. What do we need him for?
I respond that most jobs I do, I feel I don't need any help doing, but I'm not in charge of who has a part in it, and I'm just here to finish the job and go about our separate ways.
Damn, Smooth. I'm just asking you to think a little bit, man.
All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way.
I've about had it with this motherfucker.
Holy shit.
He couldn't.
Oh my god.
I don't think we're meant to know much more than what we do. So I'm sure his purpose will reveal itself soon.
Yeah, but
Reveal itself it will.
it's not like Kane is unfamiliar with the concept of need to know
Yeah.
or asset handling, given his job.
I think that's why it's weird. I feel like Smooth be the muscle, I clean up. Like, I'm a little suspicious. I think we're going into something here, Smooth. This don't feel right, man.
You might be right, my young drug addict.
I don't know. Something just got me geeking out, man. I'm like paranoid. I don't know what's got me so paranoid, man. I like slam my hands on the dash. I'm like, fuck. And I like, and then as I wipe it off, I like rub my gums.
As the radio kind of like hums back on. If you wanna hang out, you got to figure out cocaine.
You're describing like a real life hell for me.
Baedecker is just gently rocking back and forth in the back seat.
It's just vibing to it. All right. Streets are quiet as you pull onto the block. Go ahead and make an alertness roll for me, everybody.
Before we put these rolls into effect, I have a failure of a 75 over my 70. Come on, dude.
Oof.
I was just gonna say, like, as we're pulling up slowly, like we kind of like ease up, and I'm like, all right, 6280. We're looking for a maroon town car. 98.
All right. Smooth.
Kinda like
as
you're
he
looking for your
as he
auntie's new
says
house,
that, yeah,
you know?
you're like creeping. I assume you can tell me.
Yeah.
You know, you're kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
moving low profile as you can down the block, and you spot it. It's this large indicated apartment building here. You see, there's a parking lot over there to the north. Pretend there's a maroon car in there. As far as you're able to tell, Smooth, the block isn't hot. The street's quiet. There's no visible cameras. The building is this gross, ugly, squat thing. It's very 1960s, but
No people outside.
no, not really. There's down the block away, there's somebody walking a dog, but
All right. Park the car a little bit of a distance away from the actual house. And ask Kane his usual plan of approach.
yeah, how do you guys want to do this?
Something don't feel right, man. Something don't feel right.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but one of us is going to have to get out of this car and go inside there soon, so what do you say?
One of you. Just one.
Yeah. So I'm saying, I'm like, yo, one? What do you mean, man?
Well, then you're more than welcome to join me, but I'm trying to get this over with.
Oh, I thought you were trying to send me up there by myself, bro. You're coming with? Let's do it. And I pop the trunk. I'm like, what other weapons are back there?
Other than the Glocks you have on you, there's a Mossberg shotgun. There's a 12 gauge.
Do I have any way of concealing that? Well, can I like hide it under my coat or?
You could put it down a pant leg or something. Maybe. I mean, it's pretty big. I don't think
That's
it would
why I
fit
didn't
in
know
your
if it's like a
jacket.
tactical, like like had like a sling or something. It's like
Yeah.
a full length, like double barrel
That's
shotgun.
like a bona fide. This is a marshal's car,
Okay,
and
I got you.
that's the car weapon, effectively.
Like a Beretta. Okay.
How far away are we from the house?
We're like pulled up, right?
Yeah,
Or
I mean
up
this
the
this
street?
this
We're,
is
like,
the
here?
parking lot. So imagine there's maybe 8-10 cars in the lot.
I would also imagine like we find somewhere to park, like,
Yeah, it's
Where
not the
we
it's
can-
not the only apartment
that's what I was
building. I mean,
saying.
there's ones here.
Okay, yeah. I'll just try to make it like a little.
yeah, like a side, even maybe this parking lot, because this is an alleyway right here, right?
Yeah,
Like inconspicuous.
Okay, yeah. So we'll park like here in this parking lot.
Right. Let's go to
How
the
much?
trunk.
Yeah, I mean, we need everything for the cleanup. Is it like?
well, not necessarily. It's not like you're removing a body. He's dead.
So we think.
Yeah,
That's
but
why I don't know what the fuck we're walking into.
It's the 21st right now, so it's been 7 something
7
days since he
days.
died. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like it's not like the cops haven't been there. It's just his family is arriving to clean up his affairs and all that stuff. The program needs you to make sure that there are no surprises that beat cops would miss.
No CP on his computer. Yeah.
No NASA databases.
Yeah.
that's what we're going in there. What you
Yeah.
think.
So they're both at the truck right now.
Oh yeah.
All right, I hop into the front seat of the car
Okay.
and start immediately flipping through AM stations frantically.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it loud?
No, you can't hear.
Okay.
Only I can hear it. Yeah, only I can
All
hear
right.
it. And I'm flipping through AM stations, essentially looking for a frequency, looking to find if there is a frequency that I may find familiar.
I'd
Which I
imagine I'm like
I will say I find
oblivious.
nothing. Yeah, I find nothing. I'm skipping through, trying to hear something, and I don't hear anything. In fact, I don't hear any frequencies that would alert me of anything.
All right.
I'm just
Cocaine.
Probably too far away from the building.
I'm just in the back shooting it up with Smooth, like grabbing the shit. I think I'm gonna need loading up an extra mag.
Yep. I tell him immediately. As much as I don't trust you, Kane, I absolutely do not trust this Baedecker guy.
Say it to me then, dude.
Did
Don't say
that,
it. Don't say you're saying it to me. Say it
What's
to
the
me.
difference?
Talk.
It
I want to hear you
matters.
talk like Smooth.
Get into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, too, just to reiterate, if you want me to reread the list of all the stuff that's in the trunk, give me a second, I will. But basically, it's like rubber gloves, latex gloves,
Mhm.
so as to not.
Little feet.
Is it-
booties.
Yeah,
Is-
the little
is there-
the departed ending feet booties.
Is there anything digital we need to bring? Like, is there like a computer we have to wipe or like?
Oh, you'll find out, won't you?
Well, that's like in the trunk though. Is there like a
Hmm.
like a drive or anything? No.
Something like that. It's basically you got your bucket full of cleaning supplies. You got tarps, plastic sheeting, work gloves, latex gloves, power tools, pry bar, axe, fire extinguisher. You got masks. You got a Mossberg 500 12 gauge, a couple of bins, and a burn bag, and bolt cutters.
I'll grab the bolt cutters. I'll grab the bin and I'll put as much into it as I can. Like I'm going to like wash my car,
All right.
Can I fit like just about everything in there, you think?
I mean, within
Well-
reason. Some stuff like a skill saw, you're probably not going to be able to fit, but you could put like a sawzall or one of the little ones, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
hammer, etc.
Sawzall.
Yeah, what the hell do we need this for?
Dude, we're walking into a body, dude. I'm telling you, the shit's gonna go sideways, dude.
Weren't you saying the body
Again,
has
I
already been
say
removed?
that out loud. I'm like, dude, I don't like this. I don't like it. I've been doing this too long, man. Something's fucking going on.
Wasn't the briefing saying that the body was already gone?
Well, no, but the note says that he died 7 days ago. So it's like, Like
Yeah, but the
Chase said
body's
that
been
the
dealt with
cops-
by someone else. It said
Yeah,
that.
well, it's just
Yeah, but
it's,
you don't.
It's
if
like
someone else was.
you're on a 3-day clock, not only to get him back, but before the heirs to this guy are expected, before his kids show up, right?
Yeah.
If not
Yeah,
sooner, if not faster than that, it could be quicker than that.
No, I think they're talking in character, Chase.
Oh,
This one time.
sorry.
This one
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I mean, I'm always talking in
No,
character.
no.
unless
I mean,
say-
like, this time it was like actually like.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just wanted to reiterate in case it wasn't
Yeah,
clear
man.
from the.
I do have to
Briefing.
piss out of character.
All right, just send
I
it
think
real
my
fast.
dog also wants to. Like less
I'm-
than 2 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, you're good. I'm scared, dude. I think that something bad's gonna happen. I'm for real, for real.
This is going well.
I also don't know what Richard is doing, dude.
Just flipping.
me
He's just flipping through the radio stations, you know.
No, he's trying to escape.
But you're the reason our kids are ugly. Little dark. Even flow. Still, I see no changes. All I see is racist faces.
It is 94.
Yeah.
2004.
2004, yes.
All right, the dog laid down, so I think they're good.
All right. All right. You guys
All right,
approaching?
Kane, you ready to go in here, man?
I like load the gun and literally like cock the slide, put it in. I'm like, yeah. I'll pick up the bucket and I'll take my jacket off and like put it over the handle, just so it looks like I'm carrying the jacket and my handle, and I have the bolt cutters under there as well, just like kind of concealing everything. Not being crazy and conspicuous, but if anyone glances over, it's like, oh, this dude's just bringing stuff up to his apartment.
Yeah. How
And
are you attempting to be like incognito and stealthy as you approach, or are you just fuck it walking right in?
I'm initially, yeah, I just have the bucket, but as I get closer, like,
Oh, your thing cut. I heard as I get closer, and then it was like,
like I said, I've been voicing my concerns on this like basically the whole time. So I think it's written off like a pretty basic job, but I think that something's up. So I'm on edge. Like, I'm being very aware of what's going on, but I am trying to play it cool. Like, I don't need to be like Splinter Cell into this guy's apartment, you know?
all right, heard.
And I approach every job as if it's not going to go the way it's planned. So
Dude, literally like Pulp Fiction, the opening scene when they're walking down the hallway, like gun out in the hallway and they're shooting the shit, walking up like that.
Baedecker accidentally steps on the gas pedal while it's in park and revs the engine. And then turns the car off, steps out, and tosses the keys to Kane.
You coming with?
Baedecker just looks at him and just kind of bows at him.
yeah, I motion with hand signals to Baedecker with my fingers and said he's coming with.
Yeah. I was going to say that wasn't really a question.
He who is not with me is against me, and he who does not gather with me scatters abroad.
I go, okay. And I reach in my
That's
pocket
good.
and pull.
Glad to hear it.
Just pull the roll of duct tape out from the box, like.
Yeah.
You just see
And-
Baedecker just doing this and just moving forward.
So we move, but not stealthy in the sense where we need to be unseen by all, but just
Trying to be cool.
Trying to be
martial
part of the
law,
backdrop, like you
like
belong
we're
there.
supposed to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
mind if somebody sees you as long as we look like we're supposed to be there.
All right.
I'm trying to play it off to smooth, like I'm being cool, because it's the first time I've worked with them, and I'm like just shooting the shit, but I'm freaked out. I don't feel right.
Yeah, Smooth is well aware of that.
Again, as a reminder, out of character, that you are unofficially undercover as 2 U.S. Marshals and an IRS investigator looking into the death of a dead IRS employee, if that makes sense.
What was my name again?
Terry Ford, I believe your name was.
No, Terry Ford was Smooth, I'm pretty sure.
He's Owens.
Oh, yeah.
I was Terry Ford, okay.
It's Anders,
I
Owen,
look-
and Ford.
I look down at my name badge and like try to. I'm like, oh yeah, because there were little badges, right? Like
Well, you
ID
have
cards.
you have like ID cards, but you two have badges as well, like the slip
okay.
the slip ones that would go around your belt, like where a spare mag would go, kind of thing.
Sure. All right. Do we need to roll alertness or anything? Walking up.
As
Like
you approach, I think you guys are fairly covered. You make it inside with no issue. It's a 2-story apartment building. It's nothing crazy, nothing fancy. And on the first floor, you're able to find his unit.
Okay.
Basically right away. The door is locked, however. So I'm gonna need a criminology roll from one of you two.
Wait, are we supposed to be able to see the layout of this apartment?
Can you?
No.
Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah, because the door's closed.
Oh, okay.
I have to roll under the number, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Let me pick it, Zach. I have a criminology of 70, or try to. Would a pick lock be something I have?
Yeah.
As part of like my class, that's like kind of
Yeah.
like my. Yeah, I'm always playing thieves, dude.
It's part of your kit, basically, as a
Okay.
CIA guy.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was like a thieves kit, or whatever, like in.
Sort of, not exactly.
or-
It's more or less
Yeah.
like what would my character reasonably have on me based on background and profession, which
Well, that's
You
what
sure, Blake?
Smooth
What's up?
has one too.
Yeah, mine criminology is 80.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. I mean, well, in character, I'm like, I got this, bro. Like, then I'm like,
Yeah.
and I like
And it's-
whip out the pick lock and like.
That's not something you actually have to roll for too. In this case, you're not being shot at or there's any indicate like
Oh,
you're able to do it. I just wanted you to describe it.
Can I roll for how quickly I do it?
Yeah, absolutely. See if you impress your mute friend and the creepy prayer guy.
Also, before they do it,
Fucking 73 over 70 feels bad.
70.
Hold
they
on.
pop that-
Give me come on, get it out of my light.
You didn't have to roll.
He just wants
Before they-
to see if it was like one click, and it's in.
Mm-hmm.
before he pops that lock, as he's struggling to do it, is there any way for me to kind of check for what I'm constantly checking for?
Yeah, make an alertness roll.
Oh, gotta get under 20 on this bad boy. Ugh.
Oh,
4 over 24 over 20.
damn.
I was gonna like tell you too, because like it's still in my jacket. I'm using my jacket to cover the bucket, So, but meta.
Yeah. All right. So after a few frustrating moments, the door opens, and let me just go ahead and I'll just reveal the whole apartment. It's not like it's...
Whoa. I like look up and down both sides of the hallway, set the bucket down, and like have my pistol out and like look at Smooth, like pop the door. Smooth?
Does he?
I'll look back. Give you the nod. What do you think's in here, Kane?
About to find out.
Open the door.
I like swing through Mark Wahlberg.
Just fucking ready to roll with it.
Kane's dead.
Boom. Claymore goes off. All 3 of you die. No, I'm
This
just
looks
kidding.
like my apartment. This looks like my apartment.
Hello,
Except one
darkness,
extra room.
my old friend. All right. It's as expected. It's like an old man's apartment. It's pretty Spartan and grim, all things considered. There's a faint patina of cigarette smoke on the walls. It's greasy and gross, oily like. And
Disgusting.
other than the piles of clothes, magazines, ashtray full of cigarettes. It barely looks like anyone even lived here.
I'd like to approach the desk, check out the documents sitting on top of the desk.
I'll wave Richard in. I'm like, and
Uh,
close the door behind us if he comes in.
Yeah, I walk in and I am Richard is very very hesitant. This shade of carpet is bothering Richard just slightly. And you can see me kind of almost like tiptoeing across the carpet as opposed to just full stepping.
Richard, there might be a plant somewhere in here. Why don't you go look for one of those?
Hang on one sec. Let me set you guys up with tokens real quick.
I go, nice. Got him.
I take offense to that pretty heavily and shoot a pretty darting glance towards
Ooh,
Smooth and
ooh, it's spicy.
just kind of make another hand cross and just continue forward.
Bear with me one sec, guys. Almost there.
Chase, while you're doing that, let me ask you a question in game. So, like, my alertness is 20% for my alert.
You got that cut. I heard part of it.
My alertness is 70, and then next to my alertness it says 20%. Is that like a modifier I should be applying, or what? What's that percentage?
No, that's like the base that the skill starts at. So, like, on a blank sheet, it's default 20%. It just tells you what the default values are.
Cool.
Some of them start default 0.
Gotcha.
Okay, we got Kane.
Ooh.
Jason Kane.
Zach, you have any forensics?
Afraid not, boys.
Oh, that's huge that we don't have that.
Nobody wanted to play Fed. That's what you get.
That's
Bitches.
huge. Damn.
Start at 0.
Yeah.
So you literally can't roll anything higher than a 0, or you still can?
No, if it's 0, no.
Likely.
It's got to have points.
Okay.
But it's not the like, so certain things in lieu of that, right? Like, because you guys have high criminology, we can, some stuff, you're not going to be able to pull fingerprints. But
people.
Yeah, vis-a-vis, like, removing fingerprints or something, you would have a knowledge of because of criminology. You know how to hide a crime scene equally as much as, anything else, so. Oops, I need Smooth.
You're a dirty, rotten criminal, Smooth. That's why.
Hey, you're just a criminal with a badge, pal.
Yeah. What were you looking up, Chase?
I'm giving you guys character tokens, so
Zach.
you should be able to.
The regret is setting in.
You should be able to click and drag on yourself and move yourself around.
Gotcha.
Smooth walks to this table, right? That's where you're at?
What are the 3 colored things?
That's just like a coffee table.
Oh.
So.
Oh, no, he's talking about the red, green, and blue things. Don't worry about those. You can move,
Okay.
I think.
No, those are fillable values. So if you had like temp, HP, mana, health, etc., you can type them on there. Okay, so let's see what's on the couch and the coffee tables. So got a well-worn couch and a love seat in front of a squat. It's tube TV. On the coffee table, is a stack of mostly completed crossword puzzle books, Sudoku books, Sports Illustrated magazines, Reader's Digest, and one of those bags of those powdered sugar donuts. You know, the little ones, the little minis. Those are
good.
They're like crumbling and dry. They've obviously been there a while.
I eat one anyway.
Oh, gross. All right. Make a Constitution roll. No, I'm just kidding.
My character sheet just finished. What the hell? There it is.
Are there any mugs, like coffee mugs on that table?
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one.
What is
There's
this guy's deal, man?
Like, he knows some shit that we don't know, obviously.
What is this guy's deal?
Baedecker walks over and grabs one of the coffee mugs. Is it empty?
it's got like a residue at the bottom, maybe, but yeah, it's
Okay. Baedecker picks it up and walks it back to the closed apartment door and puts it squarely over the doorknob.
ooh.
And then walks back towards the coffee table again, now a little more relieved that at least if somebody comes in, he'll be able to hear it.
This man has definitely for real been in prison, dog. Like that's smart. All right, well up. I was gonna ask if someone was gonna stay on guard, but yeah, that works. Okay.
He's now standing with his legs crossed.
Yeah. One hand in his pocket, leaned against a wall.
Yet to use the bathroom,
Ah,
mind you. Yes.
How to be a bathroom in here?
No, I pissed in the bottle. I forgot. We're good.
yeah. He already took care of that. I was gonna say.
Yeah, we took it. Yeah.
I hooked you up, dude. Mid panic attack.
Yeah.
There's some
nothing
mail
on
on the
the-
floor by the door.
Oh yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Happen to know what that is, Chase?
It's your typical assortment of, pizza chain menus or advertisements, couple of ads, some bills, that sort of thing.
Is this a little notepad?
Those are pizza boxes.
Oh, lame.
Are you in the
I
kitchen?
kind of yeah. I pull my jacket sleeve up and I'm like moving stuff around on the counter. I'm assuming it's pretty gnarly, trying to see if there's anything.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's gross, but it's not the worst you've ever seen. I mean, the kitchen itself is mostly bare. There's some beer cans, pans that are clean. Luckily, some pizza boxes that are there. There's like a one piece of crust in the open box, but the other one's empty. The only human touch that you see is a crudely drawn stick figure drawing. It says "Grandpa," and it's signed. It's got a couple gold stars on it. Give me just 1 second. I can show you what you're looking at. This will be a blank page at first, but I will throw it up on the board for you. All right.
What the fuck is that in the middle?
I think it's a window.
Yeah, with looks like a monster looking through it, dude. I don't like that.
Slowly coming down.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'm gonna walk to the TV. Is that TV plugged in?
It is.
I'm gonna unplug it.
You can see it's just your run-of-the-mill early 2000s, late 90s tube TV. It's got a single power cord, and it has an auxiliary cable running to a cable outlet behind it.
I'm gonna unplug it.
Okay. Now there's several DVDs, various, movies, classic movies of the era.
Adam Sandler, I assume.
Yeah, stuff like that. Mask of Zorro, Wild Wild West, Big Daddy.
You don't mess with the Zohan.
A couple years too early, but yeah, basically.
Oh shit.
And you didn't say there was a phone on that desk, right?
No, on the coffee table, there's no phone.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks.
Oh. Bedroom? Nightstand?
There are two bedrooms here. This one is like the bedroom proper where Smooth is standing. This one is essentially more of an office, even though obviously there is a bed. It's like he kept his things in. There's a small computer in this room, like one of the store-bought, HPs that you could find. There's tons of paperwork, tons of bills.
The guy that's been fiddling with the radio all episode runs in as soon as there's a computer.
Yeah.
What could this be?
I look up at Kane and I say to Kane in kind of quiet English, which is becoming more noticeably like proper as time goes by, and like clearly the Korean is more broken as time goes by. Um, and I say to Kane, and I'm attempting to persuade Kane right now. It would probably be best if you allowed me to look at the computer. It would be honestly in your best interest.
Are you speaking full English right now?
Why? And why are you talking all normal now? What's going on?
For the first time in probably 5 years, I want to go back to my cell.
Don't
the two
worry.
of you are insufferable, and I would love to go back to my cell. Please let me just use the computer to finish this.
Finish.
I'm gonna persuade on this. I'm gonna persuade on this.
What?
Holy shit. This is a 6 under 22.
Do I get to roll against that at all, or is it just like success fail?
I mean, you can roll human and gauge the truth of the matter, or, you know, try to get into the psychology of it. But I mean, he can't stand you guys. And he is like classic institutionalization behavior. Like, you see it, you have been imprisoned yourself, right? You know what it's like to be utterly dependent on your captors and your environment, and you see it like clear as day. Like, he doesn't want to be out here.
Yep.
I
don't give a shit what he wants. I'm trying to get this shit over with. This ain't all roses and daisies for Smooth and Kane over here either. Do you think I want to be in the driver's seat with this asshole doing cocaine and you pissing into a bottle?
Why did we need to bring you? What's on that computer?
Fair questions.
That's obviously what we're here to figure out. This is not my first time. This isn't my first time being held captive, nor is it my first time having a handler. Now, if you let me do what I'm best at, I can find out what we need to find out with this computer and save either of you from walking into something far more deadly.
Well, one might argue that if you were still being held captive, the handcuffs would be on you. For sure. Go ahead.
He turns to Smooth, and goes to quote a Bible verse, and then just stops and says, "And if I wanted to run or blow your cover, I would have done that as well."
Damn.
Yeah.
What was that scene from Bad Boys? He's like, God does not live here.
The devil is not welcome here. I love that scene, dude. So good. Yeah, dude, I'm just curious. It seems weird that we had to specifically go pick this guy up to wipe a computer, like, because I'm assuming that's something I would normally, right? It's not like I'm incapable of doing it.
I mean,
what is
you don't.
computer science?
Yeah, you probably don't really have the skill set. Wiping it is not a problem.
Yeah.
Deducing forensic activities on a computer is probably not your skill set.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. I like wave him on.
I mean, you feel like he's being genuine, Kane. Obviously, like, you're like, okay, I'm dialed in on this fucking guy.
Right. I didn't know I sucked that bad, man. Gee, I'll make sure you get back to your jail cell instead of the free world. Drinking beers, on road trips, hanging out, listening to good songs. Then we suck that bad. All right.
Yeah. I get it. I get why he's sick of you.
This would normally phase a prisoner, but you notice it doesn't phase me at all. I'm pretty dead set on going back. I'm going to go ahead and roll computer science and see if I can't get this computer stuff under control.
All right.
And I turn to Kane before I roll this, and I say, you're going to want to stand over and watch this. because my ability to interpret the information in a meaningful way is less than what I believe Kane's would be. I just can source it and scout it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair point.
So
Fair
I'm gonna
point.
roll, and if I fail this roll, I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna say, hold off on that for 1 second before you do
Okay.
that. Just getting on the computer is not going to necessitate a roll, even though it's password protected.
Mhm.
Your computer science and your SIGINT is high enough that you're able to, essentially boot it in safe mode, get around that,
Okay.
and then take the password off.
Okay.
For
In-game.
further boots in game, of course.
In game.
I would say you're going to have him there to sort of check with you, because again, you can't put all these things into proper context. Smooth, are you going to be looking around the rest of the apartment during this time?
Yeah, I'm over. You see where I'm at.
Okay. I'll go ahead and have you roll search, and we'll do plus 20%. If it doesn't let you add a modifier, we're just going to do it manually.
Sure.
Either way, you're going to be able to search the place, whether you succeed or fail, but it's a timing thing.
Add a modifier or no?
Yeah, does it let you?
Yeah, what do you want me to put it at?
Go ahead and put 20%. All right. Ooh, 16 under 20.
Nice.
Technically 16 under 40. That's good.
Hey, would have hit one either way.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. So, are you checking that bedroom first? Say while you're in there.
Yeah, I'm interested in what's in this nightstand.
Okay. So, on it is a picture of what you assume would be Clyde Baughman and his late wife Marlene. You got some high school pictures of the two kids, a couple photos of a granddaughter, and a ceramic paperweight of a child's handprint. Kind of like one of those turkey things kindergartners do. Signed Cassie, age 4. But as you're, looking through the drawers, it's just clothing for the most part, simple stuff, boxers, socks, old man shirts, etc. As you're rifling through the closet, you find a set of like Vietnam era starched fatigues, and as you kind of push it out of the way, you feel something inside. Excuse me 1 second. Fucking cold, man. You feel something solid, like in the back of it. It's not a hanger. You reach inside, and there's a belt of 21 7.62 rounds, like banded together.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I removed whatever that is with the belt banded together.
Okay.
Do I have to inspect it to decipher what the hell is going on with that?
I mean, it's 7.62 millimeter bullets. I say with your firearms, you're pretty aware what those are for.
But it's just what do you mean?
It's in a bandolier, it's 21 rounds slung together, not glued together or anything weird.
I thought you meant it was I don't know, some kind of makeshift trap or something with an actual belt.
No. Sorry.
With basically the house searched and Smooth searching the rest, I'm gonna put my Walkman headphones, taking out the bags and just start throwing all this shit in there.
Okay, I was gonna have you also roll search plus 20 while you're in the room with Baedecker, because it's gonna take time to go through all the paper. While he's searching the computer over time, I'm sure you're gonna be looking through all these mail, letters, bills, etc.
Yeah,
records.
and as I'm doing it, I'm wiping the house anyway. It's going through an old closet. I'm picking up every piece of paper, everything in mail, and anything that's fucking garbage is going in the trash. We're wiping the place, but yeah, if I find anything useful.
Okay, so since he cleared one room, go ahead and roll search plus 40.
Okay. Is that the whole room for me?
Yeah, that's that whole room. And then if you wanna check the living room, you can also roll at 40.
So I'm going in.
Ooh, critical success. A 22
over 40.
Under.
Well, 22 over my natural 20.
Yeah. 22 under 40 though.
40.
So
yeah, sorry. Under.
Okay. Within.
That's crazy.
Man. Okay, so it's still, even with the critical success, this whole process takes like, 3, maybe 4 hours. You guys got here about 8:30, so we're pushing noon, right? When you're finally starting to get through this big ass stack of papers.
How am I doing at like 11:30?
Well, that was the next question. You want to attempt to stave it off again, or are you going to eat the 1d6 willpower loss?
It's just until I rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just take the willpower loss. I'm like, man. I mean, we're about to get out of here, right? You said it takes like 4 hours to search and clean the place.
Just that stuff. Yeah, this is a whole process. Like, well, he's checking the bedroom, he's checking the computer. You're doing that.
All right. I'll take a little bump. You want me to? Jesus, dude.
Okay.
Jesus. Relentless.
You still hang on one second. Let me clarify this real quick. I got it bookmarked because I think you have to spend willpower.
Never go to a party with Chase.
Oh, it's a good thing those dog days are done. Because damn son,
Blake, you're driving home. You had too many drinks. Do some cocaine. You'll be fine.
He's all right.
I'm your friend.
Okay.
You have a cold? Drink some of this NyQuil.
All right, yeah. So since you've already had to stave off exhaustion, it will actually cost you 1d6 willpower to continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
So you can rip it, but go ahead and roll.
Oh, what do I need to roll?
Just 1d6.
And take 1 willpower away from my current.
You take however many willpower away.
Oh, 1d6. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, not bad. Just 1. All right, he's on
good
it.
Coke.
Bloodhound's on the trail. He's on, like, he's in it now.
That episode of South Park where they start making Coke, and they're like, oh, that's clean. Yeah, that is clean.
All right, so amidst the mundane files that you find, the bills, medical records, memorandums, letters to his family and friends, as you're getting rid of all that, there's nothing you can find so far that relates to the program, but there are a series of property tax records, not only for this place, but also for a cabin in the Catskills, another part of upstate New York.
Oh, fuck.
Along with an attic, or an address, not an attic. What the fuck am I saying? Sorry.
I find that going through the papers, right?
Yes.
Do I have a direct line to who's the lady we met at the airport?
She didn't give you a name, actually, but you do. You have a burner that's connected to her.
Yeah, okay. I knew I had the burner. I just didn't know. I'll like look at it and realize that there's 6 of them. I'm imagining like all just.
Oh, you
right?
keep cutting. I heard 6 of them.
Yeah. There's like 6 like different ones. Like I don't just see it one time. Like, oh, what address?
Yeah, you can. It's like definitive. Like, okay, he's definitely got a summer home or something. Like it's another place.
I'm gonna like walk over to like the corner of the house with the burner and like call her and wait for her to answer.
Okay. Ring. Click. Hello?
6280 Montgomery Way, New York. Positive contact, second location?
Ah. This was unknown.
Fuck.
What time is it for you locally?
11:47.
Check your watch.
All right, stand by. She hangs up.
Yeah, stand by. I'm here. You're there. Stand by.
Anyway.
Stand by, guys. Stand by. And as I say that, I like walk up and like show them the records.
As you hand it off, I'm sure you show it to him. There's another stack of papers in your hand, and one of them catches your eye. There's only 3 of them, but they're pay stubs post 1999 for a company that's just called Dynamicore. And the other guys wouldn't know, but you would know right away. That's a military contractor, for sure.
Yeah. Is it one that I've worked with?
I would say probably not.
Do I know what kind of stuff they're affiliated with or known to be affiliated with?
Yeah.
Like they got a BlackRock kind of.
It's not quite like triple canopy stuff. But they've definitely been involved with some shady shit with the company. Like, it's often a public front for agency activities. You know, stuff out of Langley.
The name of the?
That's called
Dynamicore.
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 Yeah, Dynamic Corp.
Dynamicore.
Yeah.
Stark Enterprises.
What would you say the ETA is here for this one session?
How long do you got? Because we did take a little longer than expected. I mean, there's probably realistically still an hour left.
Ooh.
Which we're obviously not gonna make. Yeah.
Well, I feel like a real piece of shit, but
You are a piece of shit, Zach.
I got 2 hours in this time.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's
You were the one that was-
an hour and 26 minutes. Less
Blake
5 for
Blake was
piss.
34 minutes late, so
I was just sitting here, dude. I literally did not realize.
I mean, you done? You got
Just sitting
like
there.
5 to 10, and we can bookend on a good spot.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right, I'll speed it up real quick.
Thank you. Yeah, my girlfriend just walked in the door.
So as you guys are going over this, obviously Kane. Hang on one second. Jesus, Kane, you know, like you're most familiar with Dynamicore as like Air America back in like the NOM days. You know what I mean? It's like a private charter or public facing law firm, things of that nature. It's like a ways to hide black ops activity, essentially.
Okay.
Things of that nature. Smooth, you go ahead and roll at 40% as well, since you're out in the living room now. Search.
Oh, okay.
Or search plus 40%, I should say.
Gotcha.
Okay, nice. 35 under 40.
Close.
35 under 60 really is what it is. Okay, so in that same time frame, right? As he goes back in the room and they're still jibbling about on the computer. He's still putting the last of the files away. You're able to find a couple of things over the course of a few hours. And again, this all sort of happening at once in like a loose kind of continuity here. You're in the living room. Oh my god.
Bless you.
Holy shit, that was bad. Oh, right. And you feel, as you walk from like the bedroom to the living room, to the kitchen, to the living room, you feel a noticeable difference in the air quality, like the pressure coming out of the vent. And you see up above the couch is like a in-ceiling air vent, like a duct that's pointed at you. And when you stand behind the couch, you can see it's sort of blocked from the inside. If you're going to go to it, you're going to have to step up on the couch itself. And in doing so, immediately you realize, like, oh, what the fuck? The cushions look even from the surface, but as soon as you put pressure on them, they're like all out of whack. And there's something really solid, like almost 3 feet long, under the main couch cushions. Before you get to check the ducts, you pick the cushions up and are met with an unloaded Vietnam-era M60 machine gun with the words "Oink Oink" stenciled in white chalk on both sides. with your firearms, I'd say it's high enough. You know, the M60, especially back then, they used to call it the pig because it sucks down ammo like pigs eat slop. And you're pretty sure what the 7.62 bullets go to.
Okay.
I'm sure you probably tell the guys, like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. I come out and I'm like, huh. That's something under the couch, right where I would put it.
I mean, it's big enough it covers the entire coffee table. And,
Is the couch like hollowed out? Like he like cut everything out and was hiding? Like,
yeah, it's like basically he cut the springs out underneath to be able to fit this thing in there.
he's like ready for a home invasion, dude. Like ready to, yeah.
Or something.
Just paranoid out of his mind, yeah.
But you do have to move it out of the way if you want to get to the vent. So, I don't know if that's what you want to do.
I'm assuming Smooth tells me about the vent when I go out there.
Yes, I forgot that I had I'll tell you about the vent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pointing in the direction of what we're finding underneath the couch cushions.
So, as you're up there, you're probably the only one who can reach it. You're tall enough.
I get on my hands and knees so you can use me as a step stool to get up there.
You remove the little cover. It's not hard. It comes off easy. There's screwdrivers in your little kit that you have. About 6 inches back from the vent, you pull out this. It's like wrapped package. It's not like a pack. It's wrapped clothing. It's a bundle essentially. And when you drop it out, it's this hideous orange 70s ascot with these like swirling brown accents wrapped very tightly around a double G bra, both of which are stained in dried blood. And inside the cups of the bra, like swaddled, is this wad of what's about $873, all rolled up in a couple of rubber bands, which you take a quick glance, you can see that they're all like serialized from the 1970s.
Okay.
This dude murder somebody?
I mean, that's life in the program, dog.
Do I look at the band of bills? Is it like all singles? Was this a Lady of the Night's bra that he
No,
killed?
I mean, it's like Vits, 5s, 20s, 50s.
But not like a neatly packaged thing of $100 bills from the bank.
No,
like,
definitely not. This
like-
is like
money that could be
street
shoved
money.
in a working lady's bra. Yeah, okay.
Something to that effect, yeah.
Dude, did this guy kill a hooker?
As you're holding it up, Kane, and you're examining it, this light fixture you can see from where you're standing, it's in the kitchen, like just on the outside. It's just like a dark outline where the opaque glass had like worn thin over the years, and you can see there's like, it looks like a giant wad of dust in there. Like grapefruit sized.
All right.
Are you gonna look at it? Are you gonna take it down?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I like.
So inside is a very old passport. Again, like folded up, wrapped up in a gum band. It's very clearly got Bowman's photo on it. But the name says Nathan Dumas, and it's French. It's not an American passport. It's got a bunch of stops, some in Indonesia, most of them in Burma, and almost all of them from 1969 to about 1971.
Motherfucker. And I pull the burner out and like call the number back immediately. Like whatever was.
There is no answer after like 6 or 7 rings.
I hang up, call back, hang up, call back.
Same thing. Just dead air every time you go to call.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
The voicemail has not been set up. Click.
Yeah. Fuck. Like just trying to call it over and over again.
As that's happening, right, Smooth is like tracing his hands over these VHS and DVD movies that he's got there. And he accidentally knocks over this very well-worn Gone with the Wind jacket. And inside, the VHS tape falls out. And it's a blank tape. Doesn't have the normal labelage or anything. There's a piece of painter's tape, and in Sharpie, in handwriting that matches the handwriting you've seen in Baughman's house, it says, "Do not view," in all caps. Although there's no VHS. I'll let you guys chew on that for a minute, and we'll pop over to the computer, because we're almost done. We're about to get done with this. All right. Let's get Baedecker, who's been, hacker manning away this whole time.
While also playing RuneScape.
Go ahead and roll computer science for me.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. 24 under 80. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
80%.
80% computer science,
Yeah.
yep.
Now you know why he's here.
Now you know why I was telling you to let me on the computer.
I figured it.
It takes, all of that stuff is going on over like a 3 or 4 hour window. It's like, again, there's bills, there's like little emails with his son, totally innocuous, normal stuff. There's regular websites. It takes you almost the entire time, like almost all of 4 hours to find it. But there is a website he not so let's just say he wasn't super conscious of his OPSEC, but it was buried amidst like all this other shit. But the website itself is called dirtydeeds.com, DEEDZ, which at first glance appears to be like a porn or an escort site, something like Backpages, but it's way different. Like, the frequency in which he accessed this didn't match the frequency that he looked up the rest of his boomer porn. It's like very...
The rest of his what?
His boomer porn. It's totally normal times. And then that stuff he was doing really weird batshit hours.
And like as I'm going through it, I'm kind of just piecing it together. Like I'm getting deeper and deeper as I go. Like I'm almost like.
And I'm sure that's enough where you're able to be like, "Hey guys, I think I got something." Mm-hmm. So, play that out. I mean, do what you got to do. Get them in there.
Yeah, I mean, you just hear a groan come from the computer, and I just call Kane. Like it was just like, Kane, like I'm tired. I haven't eaten since prison, so.
No, it's just prison. It's prison.
Yeah, well, they don't feed me on when I get taken out, so.
Right.
And I just kind of scoot the chair back, and I don't let Kane sit down as he's looking over the computer screen.
What'd you find?
And I just kind of point to the screen.
Yeah, you can like show him the logs as far as like timing and
frequency and everything like that. Yep.
Access and all that. And in fact, with that 24, you also find a partitioned second drive. I meant to mention this earlier, I forgot. That's essentially, it correlates to the times that he's using this website, if that makes sense. Yeah. So go ahead and make a SIGINT roll plus 20%.
SIGINT plus 20?
Yeah.
Modifier plus 20. I'm going to hit it regardless.
Oh, yeah. So 24 under 60.
Yeah.
As you're just like playing around, showing him that this correlation exists, takes a few seconds, but you find this page, this hidden indexed page. It's not listed. It's not something you find, but you're able to click it. It's like not visible, the link. And all of a sudden it just like redirects to a plain text forum website, which right away we're able to see there's everything from black market firearms, drugs, fake IDs, vehicles, job listings for security consultants and advanced negotiations in countries like Panama and China, places like that, for absolutely exorbitant rates, like $100,000, $200,000 for 6 months, etc. Go ahead and roll 1d6 for me. Just one of you guys. Doesn't matter.
I got it.
Nice.
All right, 5. So as you guys spend like 5 minutes looking through all this, I mean, this is like a Kane. You're pretty sure this is like obviously a security contractors forum, and I'd say Smooth. You've seen shit like this before too. Maybe not this specific one, but like this is clearly black market shit. After about 5 minutes, a small IRC chat pops up with no way to open or close it. It's from somebody named Panama_Pete.
Jesus.
And there's 3 dots. It says, "Yo, tax man, what's cooking? Didn't hear back for a while. Thought you went tits up just like Bogota again. Next time don't forget my ass, huh?"
We'll leave it on this cliffhanger.
Almost. 2 seconds.
I like nudge Baedecker. I'm like, just say something, man. ...
This guy decide what to say. ...
Yeah, dude. ...
Taxman? Question mark.
Baedecker starts to slowly type a Bible verse when Kane notices.
I shove him.
Thank God.
I like back up and I like panic. I type, "What's up?"
Dude, you're just as bad.
Oh my God. There's like it's like ... delete ... delete.
Yeah.
What's the time in Tokyo? With a question mark after it.
Oh my God, this is a trick. Don't answer. Don't answer. This is a trick. This is a check. They're trying to make sure that it's us.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah. ...
If you're not with the group, you should run while you can, fucker. And then the window closes.
Oh.
And we'll see you next week.
Ken.
Baedecker, man, what the hell, dude?
Dude.
You said you wanted the computer, dude. I gave you the computer now.
I'd kill Blake in real life.